afternoon, boys and girls. I hope some of y'all have joined me before. This is like my third time coming to the regional library. My name is Ann Knight. I work for the University of Missouri for the Family Nutrition Education Program. And have been talking about gardening. It's a pretty rainy day here today. I don't know the day they show it on Facebook if it'll be rainy, but it's real rainy today. So we're going to have to start thinking about some indoor things we need to do. Keep those bodies moving. You're not really going to be outside as much anymore, so find something you like to do, guys. If it's just putting on some music and dancing around the house, get you some physical activity you can do inside. Different places you can go and maybe play basketball inside. Find something you like to do. Dancing, just exercising. So you're watching a TV show. During the commercial, stand up and jog in place a little to get that heart rate up, to get that body moving. As we know, this is Choose My Plate, and it shows us a variety of foods need to be eaten every day to grow up and be healthy and strong. Half your plate should be fruits and vegetables. And all these foods you should eat every day. Right now, I know fruits and vegetables. I did get some apples at the apple orchard the other day, and they were delicious. So we should be able to still get apples for a while. But try to find some foods that we like that are on Choose My Plate. And so to eat a variety, try to go with those dark leafy greens, those reds, those oranges. They have the most vitamins and minerals that help us grow and be strong. So today we're going to continue to talk, but we're back inside. So in a minute, I have this container. We're going to make a little greenhouse. Okay? So here's another one. If it has holes in it, you need to tape it. We'll do that in a minute. But we're going to talk about how a seed grows. And then if you see, there's a bunch of seeds. You can come to the library and get you a package of seeds to make you a little greenhouse. This is a strawberry container. I hate to tell you this was cookies in it. So any kind of container you have just sitting around the house. Sometimes you can go to the recycling center and they may have some. There's littler ones, but as I said, it's a little greenhouse, so I'm going to show you in a minute how to do that. So first of all, we're going to read this book, How a Seed Grows. And the author is Helen Jordan and illustrated by Loretta Kropinski. So the illustrator writes the book, the illustrator draws the book, the author writes the book. A seed is a little plant. It is a plant that has not started to grow. Apples, trees, and daisies, carrots and corn, clover and wheat all grow from seeds. So if you pick an apple and you cut it open, you'll see apple seeds. You can plant those. You're going to have to plant them inside now. Here is a tree seed. Someday it will be a tree like this. Here is a flower seed. Someday it will be a flower like this. Some seeds grow slowly. These are seeds in an oak tree. An oak tree grows very, very slowly. Suppose you plant an oak tree seed. You would be a father or a mother or even a grandfather or a grandmother, and the oak tree would still be growing. So you see those small trees and they grow big and big. Some seeds grow fast. This is a bean seed. It grows very fast. It grows so fast that it becomes a bean plant in just a few weeks. You can plant seeds yourself. You use pole beans. You can use pole beans, bush beans, or lima beans. And guys, last month we planted, some of y'all were able to come by and get a bag and a paper towel and plant them in. Hopefully y'all are doing that, and you can share some of your pictures on the news feed. You can plant the seeds in eggshells or tin cans or old cups or little flower pots. Be sure that your containers have holes in the bottom. We use eggshells. We use a pencil to poke holes in the eggshells. We filled 12 eggshells with soils like these. We made a hole in the soil soil with a finger like this. When you have made a hole in the soil, plant a bean seed in it. Plant one seed in each hole. Cover the seed with soil. Sprinkle the soil carefully with a little water. Number the shells. Write the number 1 on the first shell. Put the number 2 on the next shell. Keep going until all the shells are numbered from 1 to 12. Put all the eggshells in an egg carton. Put the carton in sunlight on a windowsill. Some bean seeds grow faster than others. Our seeds begin to grow in 3 days. Your bean seeds may take a little longer. You won't be able to see your seeds growing yet. They start to grow under the soil where you can't see them. Water your seeds a little every day. The water soaks into the seeds. The seeds begin to grow. More water soaks into the seeds. The seeds get fatter and fatter. Wait for 3 days and then dig up seed number 1. It may be soft, it may be fat. Maybe it will look the same as it did before. Soon the seed will grow so fat that its skin will pop off. In 2 more days, dig up seed number 2. Maybe it will look a little different now. Maybe the skin of the seed will be loose. Now a root starts to grow. The root grows from one side of the bean seed. The root pushes down into the soil and down and down. Dig up number 3. Can you see the root? Does it look like this? If you do not see a root, wait for another day. Then dig up seed number 4. After a few days, dig up seed number 5. Something else is happening. Little roots will be growing from the big root. They look like tiny white hairs. They are called root hairs. Day after day, the root hairs push down into the soil. Day after day, the bean seeds are pushed up. The soil is pushed aside. Watch your seeds. Soon you will see pale shoots pushed through the soil. A shoot is the beginning of a green plant. A shoot grows towards the sun. Watch your seeds. Some may have come through the ground. Some may have broken open. Maybe some of your seeds have not started to grow. How many are you growing? Count them. The bean seeds grow fast. The shoots turn green. The leaves come next. Now your bean seeds are bean plants. They look like this. How many of your bean seeds are bean plants? A seed may have many things to grow. It needs soil and water and sun. If a seed has all these things, it will grow into a plant. It will grow into the same kind of plant that it comes from, an apple tree or a daisy or carrots or corn. It will grow into clover, or it will grow into a bean plant like the ones you planted. Okay, so guys, that talks about your beans. I think some of y'all, hopefully you came and got your bag and you saw the beans grow. But there's other ways you can plant. Is it said in eggshells and an egg carton? But those need to go in the window, and guys, it's getting a little too late to put those out in the grass yet. But as I said, this is something we are going to plant. So, first of all, this is some dirt I had, some potting soil. So I'm going to fill it. Pretty well up. Okay, and I have 3 different compartments, so I can plant 3 different plants. And they don't need to go very deep. So this is some spinach seeds I have. And here's some Swiss chard. There's some romaine lettuce. I think that's what romaine in one of these. Some different kinds of lettuce. You don't need very many seeds. Romaine, and then some Swiss chard. Put that in the middle one. Just put it a little below the surface. And here's some spinach. Well, 3 different kinds of lettuce. Wet it really, really good. And put it in a sunny window. Now guys, pretty soon you'll start seeing it sprout. And once it gets about 1 inch tall, put it in a sunny window. Don't open it, make sure it's really wet, and just, if the steam will start, and you'll see it start to grow. So in about 2 weeks, it should be about that big. You can cut that off, and put it in your salad, make sure you wash it, but they're called microgreens. They have lots of nutrition in them. So, let me see if y'all try that. And so you'll see, as they said, the bean seed, it starts to grow, and then it'll grow the roots, and then a stem, and then leaves, and seeds, and the flower. So, there's, as I said, you can come by here, and I don't know, you can ask your parents, but there's herbs here. You can grow different kinds of herbs. You can get some lavender, which you don't eat, but you can do different things. Swiss chard. So, come by and get some seeds. Get you a container. As I said, that just has the pot, but if you just have a little pot with some dirt, you can put it in a sunny window. It's getting too cold to be putting stuff outside. But I will see y'all next month. So, have a good day.